Good evening. This is Time Out with Vic. Today we're here with Sean Hill, and we'll be discussing the PS5, our thoughts on the new console, what we would like to see it come out for it, and what features we would like to see with it as well. So, how's it going today, Sean?
It's going good. How you doing?
I'm good. So, the PS5, do you think this is a good move at this current point in time, or do you think they should have released it a little sooner or a little later?
Me personally, I think that 2020 is a good timing for the release of the new consoles. For the start of a new decade, start of new consoles.
Oh, okay. And do you think that it's gonna give the new Xbox a run for its money?
I know PS4, have way more sales than Xbox, and I personally think the PS4 is way better than the Xbox. So I believe that the PS5 will be no different.
Oh, okay. And what kind of features do you think should be incorporated with the new console?
I would like to see, the VR get worked on. I feel like it wasn't really focused on, when the PS4 era. I'd like to see more improvements on that. I want to see something different. Like, I want to be able to notice the change from PS4 to PS5. I don't want it to be like, it's the same old thing. I want to see the jump.
See, personally, I would like to see definitely they're supposed to be coming out with the not cross compatible, but
backwards compatibility.
Yeah, backwards compatibility. So I would like to see them focus, a little more on that. Let us really be able to play some of the older games on that.
That's another good idea.
Again, like you said, the VR would be good if they came out with more stuff with that. That's kind of why I stayed away from getting VR for PS4, because really the games that they advertised for it there weren't as many as you would have thought there would have been. What
I've heard about so far that honestly I'm not too big of a fan of is that they plan on allowing us to use the current VR that we have for PS4 and letting us use that on the PS5. Like, sure, it's cool, we didn't waste our money on the VR, but I feel like it's going to be the same old thing. I want to see the new technology being used. I want a new VR for the PS5 itself, not just carry over the VR from the PS4 to the PS5.
Oh, definitely. That's a good point. I would also like to see, they're supposed to be coming out with I guess it's technically would be a Spider-Man Part 2 for the PS5, continuing on with the story of the one for PS4 from the Marvel Spider-Man. I hope they incorporate maybe more suits.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Not necessarily even ones that were in the comic or in movies, but just even be more creative. Even take fan suggestions.
I would like to see Venom in the new Spider-Man. I feel like that'd be a cool.
Yeah, I think they should come out with a Venom game too.
Yeah, that
open world Venom game.
Because we haven't had that since Ultimate Spider-Man, I think it was called, for the PS2.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
And I really like that, so I would like to see a current generation form of that.
That would be good. I feel that definitely a new Spider-Man. Definitely continue on with the Call of Duty saga, because that is, I think that's a good series, and the more they come out with, the better it seems to get.
Me personally, Assassin's Creed, I want to see more of. I want to see Destiny 3. A lot of people kind of disagree on that. They want Destiny 2 to be focused on, but I would like to see Destiny 3 and Destiny being brought to the next generation. So I'm a big fan of Destiny.
What would you think if they came out with a Destiny VR?
I feel like that'd be kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I would have to actually experience it. But me imagining it, it's just a weird game to be VR. It would be cool, but I feel like it would be hard to do it the right way.
I feel they should come out with a continuation onto the new Star Wars game for the PS5 from the Star Wars Fallen Order. I think they should continue with that story. Because, granted, and the way it ended, it's not really a cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil nothing for you, don't worry. But, and for those that haven't played it yet, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the way it ended, it wasn't really a cliffhanger, but yet it could be. I mean, it depends on how you interpret it. And I feel they can continue on with that story, going just maybe a different way with it. And definitely, if they remade Force Unleashed, made a new version, a new part to it for the PS5, I think would be really good.
Now, games aside, what would you like to see? From the hardware or just the menu for the PS5. Like, what would you like to be different?
I'd like it to be a little more easier to navigate. Maybe find the options a little bit better, different features. Mm-hmm. Some of them you have to really dig through to find what you're looking for just in the settings. Maybe have that a little bit easier laid out. Have the pardon me. Have the just the overall feel of it a little smoother.
What I want to see is like my video clips. I want to be able to like access that stuff from my phone. Like I want it to be uploaded to some cloud server for PS4, and I have to access it on my phone because to get my files onto my phone right now, I have to literally upload it to YouTube and then download it off of YouTube onto my phone. It's just a whole process, and I feel like that stuff should be easier. Just the improvements on the menu. Like I don't like only specifically relying on Spotify to listen to my music. I just want more options when it comes to that type of stuff.
I think too with the doing the streaming. If you're streaming on the PS4, you should give that option to stream directly to the, with the PlayStation Share. I know they have the share, PlayStation Share. It's not the Share Play. It's a different way that they stream on it. Maybe make that a little more accessible. Maybe make it one of the options when you hit the share button and you go to stream, and it asks you, do you want to connect to Twitch or YouTube or what have you?
Have more options.
Have that. Give a little more options with the streaming. Because I know a lot of people, some people don't use Twitch. Some probably don't use YouTube. Or both.
See, I didn't
so
really
maybe make it a little bit more,
I didn't really use Twitch like that either, and I didn't really want to stream to YouTube, so I had no choice but to do Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube's a good format. A lot more, a lot easier to find people.
Yeah.
A lot easier to find your videos. Twitch is good if you know exactly what you're looking for. If you're not too sure and you're just browsing, not that easy to find things too much, in my opinion. I mean, it's still a good format and you still get a lot of views and you get subscribers and stuff same way. But just in general, the layout. So with the PS5, would you like to see anything different with maybe the movie-wise?
Watching movies? I mean, not really. Like, I'm more about streaming nowadays, but if I had to say anything, I guess just, faster speeds. I mean, I haven't used my PlayStation for movies and stuff for a little while, so I don't really have too many thoughts on that.
How about internet access?
Internet access, I would like to see improvements on. The internet browser is complete trash. Like, if you're gonna browse the internet, don't even use the internet browser on the PlayStation. I feel like that needs to be worked on. You need more options. You need to be able to do more from your PlayStation, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you compare the PlayStation with a smartphone. Smartphone's more of a computer based than the PlayStation is, especially internet-wise. Granted, okay, a PlayStation is for games, but still, be able to browse the internet was a good option, but they could have went a little more in depth with that and made it a little bit better.
Another thing that I personally would like to see, I don't think that they're going to incorporate this, but I would personally like to see this. I like this, like Xbox, you can kind of turn on your Xbox with your voice or, things like that. You can kind of link it with your smart home. I would like that. Like, I'm very big on smart devices, and I feel like, being able to connect my PlayStation with that would be a really nice feature. I don't expect that to happen, but I personally would like that to happen.
Well, doesn't the PS4 allow you to do some voice? I know it's not great.
It's extremely limited, like very limited. Like, you might as well not even have it. Like, it's way faster to just use the controller, because after you sit there and use your voice to start your game, it's not like you can't do anything else. Like, you literally, it's just pointless, to be completely honest.
So yeah, they can do a little bit more with that.
Voice controls, yeah.
With the backwards compatibility, how far back would you want to see it?
Well,
do you want to see PS1 back?
It would be cool, but the disc themselves are completely different, so I know it's not going to happen. We don't even know what to expect with the disc and the PS5. Like, who knows? Like, it might be a different size. We don't even know how that's going to work.
If it's going to be a disc.
Yeah, we don't even.
Yeah. There were rumors going around for a while that it was going to be all digital.
Yeah, and that's very well possible. It seems like that's the, we're moving towards.
So, I mean, backwards compatibility, if everything's digital,
it'd be cool if
they go the whole route.
It'd be cool if they allowed you to kind of like, if you were able to prove that you had the game or have the game, to be able to download it digitally. If everything is digital, I believe that we should be able to play any game, no matter how far back it was, a PS1. Like, I don't see why we can't do that. Like, if it's digital.
I know with the PlayStation currently, they have the one option. What is it? Not PlayStation Plus, because that's to play online. But they have the other one, the other option. I forget the name of it offhand. But you're able to get games digitally, and it's like a subscription.
PlayStation Now, I think.
Yes, PlayStation Now, and you can sit there and play some of the older games digitally.
I think I tried that one time,
but it's not like really backwards compatible.
Yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of that. I felt like that could have been worked on better. But
yeah, I never really tried it, but I did a little research on it, and it was just not the route that I would go for. And hopefully, I mean, with the PlayStation 5, I hope it's not all digital, because personally, I like the physical copies. Yeah. I'll get digital if, once in a while, but physical is more my, how I like it. Especially, in my I have a game room, and in my game room, I like to have my physical copies showing. Yeah, so I can go through and show what I got, and sit there and go through and just grab one that I want to play and throw it in one of the consoles and go for it. Digital is great, but when
it's more convenient, but you can't really show off what you have.
Exactly, and if you do, it's like, okay, it's an app on your phone to show what you have digitally, or you just have to turn on the console and say, "This is what I got," and scroll through. Yeah, it's not. You don't have the same feeling, and it's not. You lose that sense of nostalgia too with the older games.
Definitely.
Especially if it's a game that you got.
That nobody can find anymore. Especially that nobody can find. It's just cool knowing you have it, and
Yeah, exactly. And if it's something you played as a kid and you found it again, or you happen to get it from, find it in your parents' basement or garage or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, I remember playing this, and you have the physical copy again. Digital, you're like, oh yeah, I used to have this, download it.
Yeah.
Not the same. Yeah, definitely not the same. I do hope they continue on with the Red Dead series. I have Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll admit that was the first one I played. Never played the first Red Dead, and I like it. I do. Some people don't. I know you don't really care for it.
I wasn't crazy about it.
I like it though. I like the way it is. I like the layout. I like how it's open world. Did find it kind of weird in one of the parts where I know it's not really going to spoil much for you because you don't play it.
I don't play it anyway.
So, spoiler alert, if anybody is listening, just mute it for 5 seconds. Where he's, I forget exactly where, but it's in a cabin, and it's a certain time of night, and then all of a sudden these lights come from overhead, and if you step out, you actually see an alien ship.
What?
You see an alien ship out in the sky, and then it just takes off.
That's kind of weird.
I found that kind of weird, but I was also intrigued, and it's like I didn't watch. It was only a clip I seen of it. I didn't even actually see it personally in the game yet. I'm trying to get to that spot, trying to find it, but so I want to see what exactly is, if anything is to that, or if it's just like a little Easter egg type thing or something like that. Because that would be neat. If it's not something that's really delved into in the game, then maybe, number 3, if they come out with one for the PS5, delve into that. Have a little bit more with that.
Speaking of Rockstar, I really want GTA 6 to come early on next gen. Yeah, I don't want them to wait years in. Like, I feel like now's the time to, start getting that ready, but I haven't heard no mentions of it, so I don't really.
Yeah, I heard really a little. I've heard very little
rumors, but
that's all I've heard. I haven't really heard anything big on that, but that would be good if they delve a little more into the online version. That would be good. Maybe have an option where I don't know, you can get a career.
Yeah, they
have a career, not just like a criminal career. But
they gotta
have their career.
They gotta clean up online too, though, because online GTA 5, like, it started off really cool, but it's just ridiculous at this point.
Oh yeah,
they literally got orbital strikes. They got flying cars, which I think are cool, but like, there's no reason that literally I'm driving, delivering my product, and out of nowhere I get blown up from a satellite shooting me, and like, that's just ridiculous. That, like,
that's a little much.
Like, really, it's so dumb.
That is a little much. I would like them to do a part 2 maybe of World War Z. I have that for the PS4. That is a good game. If you haven't played it, definitely suggest it. It is good, especially if you like the movie.
I wanted to
give you a reminiscence. Yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie, good game. Friday the 13th, like that. Maybe they can do another one on that. Different, like the movie. Instead of being in Crystal Lake, do it in a different location, Manhattan or something, like the movie. Granted, okay, Jason Takes Manhattan wasn't the greatest movie, but, just have different scenes.
Another thing that we need Elder Scrolls 6 to come out already.
Yes.
Because Elder Scrolls Online did not do anybody justice. We need Elder Scrolls 6.
No, yeah, I haven't played online for a while. I'm guilty. I have a big update for it that I have to download yet, and I just keep prolonging it, and it just keeps getting larger. So I'm gonna have to really go and download.
Even so, it wasn't really the same feeling as Skyrim. Like I want that feeling back, and I think they actually. I forgot where they were saying that it was going to take place in, but I know that, it's in the making. It's just there's no timeline on it, and that's just something I'm really looking forward to.
I hope they continue with Battlefront. I like both of them. Second one I liked the campaign mode. I liked the story mode. It was good. I completed that. And I liked how it was like a two-parter. So maybe in the third one have a bit more with the campaign. Have the online, definitely. But incorporate the campaign more into that as well. Deadpool, that was a good game. If they released another one with that for that one, I wouldn't mind. That was a kind of a comical game. That was like Ultimate Spider-Man back in the day, with the comic book type feel. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how the Deadpool was.
I never played Deadpool, but I did see gameplay, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I do enjoy that one. That one was a gift. I like that one.
Now, what about any games that weren't on PS4, for instance, like an older game that you would like to see?
Simpsons Road Rage.
You'd like to see?
I would love to see that come to the new gen. Let's see, Road Rage, and there was Hit and Run. I used to love Hit and Run. That one I would like to see come back as a new gen game. So with the graphics and all, not the way it was. Maybe spice it up a bit. If not, then yeah, with the old graphics, I wouldn't mind it.
What I would like to see is that Scarface, The World Is Yours, I think.
Yes.
PS2. I would like to see that come back. We haven't had a Scarface game, in a long.
Or Godfather.
Yeah.
Godfather was basically the same thing, kind of the same thing. I wouldn't mind that too. Silent Hill, that would be nice to have that come back in the new graphics. That would be good. Let's see. Maybe with the processor, have a decent processor so it is faster, like you were saying. Mm-hmm. Cut down on the load times with the games.
I heard that they already are.
Oh,
I heard that's already a thing.
Good.
The loading screens are going to be like almost non-existent. That's what I hear. I don't know how accurate that is, but I did hear that's going to be a massive improvement on that. And that's something I do look forward to is GTA 5. And you're going to
the load screens
saying that forever.
Yeah, even like playing
Destiny, like the loading screen. When you sit there and try to open up your inventory, it takes forever.
Yeah. DC Universe. If you're sitting there playing, you want to play.
That takes forever.
You're sitting there waiting like 20 minutes for a load screen. It feels like, and by the time it loads, it's like, do I really want to play this anymore?
Yeah, and DC Universe, itself, I feel like they need to work on some new power sets and stuff like that. That's something I feel like that they need to do to keep me involved in the game, because I played DC Universe on and off for a while, but I just recently came back to it after a long hiatus, and it's literally the same old stuff. Like there's like no new power sets, no new travel powers. Like I just want them to expand on that.
Yeah, they could do that. Oh, that would be a good game to come out in the new gen. A Marvel like DC Universe.
Oh yeah,
not the Marvel they have for PS4, which I can't remember the name of it right now, but I have its digital copy. It was Marvel.
Like a Marvel Universe Online.
Yeah,
kind of like DC Universe Online.
Yeah, it's kind of like Marvel Universe.
They should really make something like that.
But yeah, do a Marvel Universe Online like DC Universe, where you can sit there and you can create your own character, use the powers from the DC, the Marvel Universe. Have them as your mentor, quote.
Yeah, it'd be pretty
quote
cool.
Unquote. That would be good to do. And have the Marvel villains like Venom.
Are you looking forward to that Avengers game coming out?
Yes. I want to get that. I definitely want to get it. I know it's not going to be what it's making it look. It's not going to be as good as it's making it look or
That's
sound.
something I'm interested.
But I'm definitely going to get that.
I'm interested in getting that too. And this sounds dumb, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothers me knowing that their voices aren't the same. It's something stupid. I know.
It's you think it's stupid, but a lot of people feel that way. They are very upset that it's not the people's voices.
It just seems weird, but
and it's only because we're so used to all the movies that have been out, Marvel, Endgame, and all of them, just Thor, Ragnarok, and Dark World, and all that. You're so used to seeing those characters come to life that now they're finally doing a Marvel Avengers game.
The voices just don't.
And the voices are completely different, and you're like, all right, this is not really what I expected, but you got to.
We're still getting something.
Yeah, at least we're getting something, and at least they did incorporate all the original Marvel Avengers. They got Captain America, Hulk, Thor. Black Widow, Iron Man.
I think it's cool that they're coming out with a game like that, but I would like to see more standalone games with superheroes. Like Spider-Man has his own game. We haven't seen a standalone Hulk game since PS2 was out. I would like to see a current generation Hulk game.
That would be nice. Open world.
Yeah, open world.
Open world with the Hulk. I haven't seen one true open world like that. Not even really true open world. PS2 and the PC.
I never tried the PC one.
I had it though. I had it on PC, and it was it wasn't a huge open world. You were restricted to the city area, but it was kind of open world.
And I feel like they could,
but the graphics weren't the greatest at the time.
They could expand because, like in the PS2, not the PS2, the newest game Spider-Man that just came out. He referenced other people like Black Panther and stuff like that. So I don't know if they can expand off of that. Like I feel like they could. Like that'd be pretty cool.
That would.
Honestly, I kind of wonder if the Avengers game and the Spider-Man game may be based on the same universe itself.
Yeah, Spider-Man maybe do a crossover.
The Spider-Man did mention other people, so they exist in his universe.
They can easily do a crossover in the games too.
Yeah,
like if you're playing the Spider-Man game, maybe have to go to the Avengers Tower, the
Avengers Tower is literally in the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
go there and have to talk to Tony Stark or get his help with something, or Thor, or Captain America, or whoever, or even like have it that you have to go see them and they join you on a mission.
Is this an Avengers game that's coming out? Is it open world?
I don't think so. Not to that extent. It's not like, I think it's restricted, but I could be wrong. I mean, I only watch.
From what I've seen,
I'm basing off the trailer.
It didn't look like open world.
I'm going based off the trailer I've seen, and that was only located on the bridge. And really, that bridge didn't even look like a New York bridge. It looked more like San Francisco, and I think it was. But I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. You can let me know. But yeah, definitely I would love to see an open world with with Avengers. Like a true open world. Definitely a DC, Marvel Universe Online, like DC Universe Online.
Yeah.
Definitely like that. The crossover, like you said, faster processor, shorter loading times would be great.
And more options, more options on the menu.
Smoother menu, definitely. So maybe, cross your fingers. Hopefully we get some of these things in the new gen.
Did you see the new controller?
I saw variants. I don't know if it was the true new controller. Is that the one with the white and it was more? It kind of looked like the buttons are touch.
People were kind of comparing it to Xbox controller.
Yeah, it was white and it looked like the lights, the buttons all lit up.
Right here, this is it.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think of that?
I think it's nice. It kind of does resemble Xbox, but the buttons aren't popped out. I like that feel of pressing the button. It looked more. The one I seen, it looked more that they weren't popped out. It was more so like a touch type pad.
Yeah. See,
I like the feel of you're pressing it. You're pressing a button. You feel that that press. You feel the click.
I see exactly what you're talking about, but we won't know for sure until it's actually in our hands, because you can't really tell too much on the picture.
No.
But
some people were doing some variants on it, like adding like their own resemblance of a skins. And some of them look pretty good. So maybe we can get some of those skins like that.
This picture that I seen kind of reminded me of something that I kind of wanted back then. It was a PlayStation controller, but where the touchscreen should be. It's literally like a mini screen, and I feel like that. Nice. I feel like that would be a really cool feature to have.
It could be cool, depending as long as it doesn't pop up while you're in the game. Then it could kind of throw you off.
Or it would take a lot of power out of the controller. I get it, but I feel like that'd be a really cool idea. I'm not really too crazy about like the design of the controller as of right now, but it might be really comfortable. The black one looks okay, but just the white and black, it just looks really weird.
Hey, if anybody has an idea for a new controller, maybe for PS6, hey, let us know. We can check it out, see what you think. Give us your thoughts. You can send it to the Facebook page, Time Out with Vic. Just search it up. It's there. So you have any other thoughts about the PS5?
No, I mean, I'm just ready.
Yeah,
ready to see it.
I think everybody's ready for it at this point. Xbox, I hope you guys, Xbox fans, I know we didn't really talk about Xbox. Hope you guys are ready for it. Hope you guys get what you want out of it. Me, I'm sorry, I'm personally PlayStation. I do have the original Xbox, but I am mainly a PlayStation person. I have PlayStation Classic, PlayStation 2, 3, 4. I used to have the PSP. Would like to get that back one day, but
yeah, that's another thing too.
Vita.
A handheld PlayStation device. We need a new one of those.
Yeah, we have the Vita, which I would love to get a Vita.
A lot of people hated on that, but like I thought the idea of it was great, and never got the chance.
You could sit there and be playing a game. You could continue it on the handheld and go somewhere.
And like I know that you have the option to do that on your phone now, but it's just not the same. Like,
no, it isn't. It really isn't. It doesn't always connect.
Yeah, it's just sloppy.
And then you got and the way my stuff's set up is, sometimes my PlayStation shuts off with the TV. I got to actually change that setting. I forgot to. I just have it set that way. This way, when I come out and turn everything on, it comes on, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to think about it. But new handheld definitely would be good. Get some good games with that one too. Even some of the ones we said. Like Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, all that. Easily add those to little versions of those for the handheld.
Yeah.
But that's our thoughts on the PS5. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts on it, again, feel free to post it. Send us a post in the Facebook page. Be glad to hear your thoughts on it. Any variants of the controller you would have liked or would like to see in the future, send us images. Find us on Facebook. You can listen to us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify. Hopefully soon, iHeartRadio. I'm trying. Let us know what you think. Any thoughts, any suggestions for any podcasts you would like to hear in the future. And you guys, I know we're in the quarantine still. Hope you guys are making the best out of it, making the best out of your days.
Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay home.
Yeah, stay home.
And if you do have to go out, make sure you're wearing your mask and gloves, man. Keep yourself and your family safe. Well, this is Time Out with Vic. I hope you guys have a good night and a good week.